Alright, guys, this is Tyzar211, and this is episode number one of what I believe I'm going to call Epic Recreations. Now, what this series is going to be based on is basically recreating real life things in an epic Minecraft way. I think that that'll be kind of cool. And what I've been working on lately does not really fit into the spriting series that hopefully you guys have been watching. As you can see, I got some sprites going on over here. But this creative world, I would like to all kind of tie in together. Um, and what we've got here, I need to turn my distance up. There we go. Let's crank it up to 12. That'll do. What I've been working on here is basically a recreation of the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C. It's obviously not completed yet. I'm going to shoot some more footage and kind of keep you guys apprised at that. I've got it sectioned out a little bit here so I can do a little bit in between the spriting videos so I can kind of show you guys some progress that way. I have not divided this out down here yet. I need to go ahead and finish that. But I wanted to get some footage of the work in progress. I think it'll be kind of cool for you guys to see everything as it works along. As you can see, it's very large. That was only half of it we just flew over. It's 51 meters wide because, as we all know, in Minecraft, well, maybe you don't know this actually, the all the blocks are 1 meter cubed. So 51 meters wide is quite large, and it's 614 meters long. And at the end of this, I think I'm going to go ahead and put up the Washington Monument, which hopefully you guys also know is the tall tower looking thing in Washington D.C. Comes to a point. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Hopefully it works out. Um, I guess we're gonna see, but I'm thinking this is just the trim down here around it. There's from what I've looked online, there's a sidewalk that goes out. I don't know, 10 or 15 meters. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Also, I just think in creative mode, some of these things are gonna be a little bit more feasible, and uh, I'll be able to do them a little bit more quickly. Um, this is very large, as you can see, and I figured out it's oh, how many blocks is it? 62,628 is what it works out to be that I have to remove, which in a super flat world is actually a huge amount, unless I built it higher and then I just have to place more, because I have to break out all the main level because it is ground level, and this water is I will shoot in a video. I might actually end up removing this because as I put this in, it was really cool to watch it fill up, like a really cool. So I'm thinking that what I might end up doing is filling that in, and after I get everything done, do at the end of the video, kind of do an epic fill thing. Um, I don't know. I'm liking it. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. And I will show you guys some more progress as things move on a little bit each day. All right, guys, as you can see, I have completed a very large section of the reflecting pool, all the way down to this end. Um, Now I'm going to do as promised and lay in some final blocks of water, and hopefully, if everything works out correctly, which it should, we will get a very nice, cool effect on the pool filling. Yep, there we go. Come on, fly. Fly! There we go. That's kind of cool how that's filling like that. Chunks at a time. Chunks at a time. There's only half of it, so we'll be able to do this on the other side also. That's weird. keep going all the way down to this way. I never even thought that that water might leg that out, but that's exactly what's happening here. This took a lot of time to do, guys. I mean, a lot of time. And like I said, I'm only just over halfway done, so that sucks. But it's gonna be awful cool by the time it gets done, I think. And I've still got the outside sidewalk. Load, you chunks. There's an outside sidewalk that goes all the way around this that I haven't even started yet. And this is just the lip, the edge of the pool. So there's quite a bit more work to do yet. I'm just concentrating on getting the pool part done first, and yeah, I will shoot some more footage of that, and that'll also be in this video. You watched me fill in this section over here. And I figured I'd do the same here. I'm going to try to do this with my view distance not quite so high to see if we can get the smoother effect that I watched when I did the middle. And there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is like crazy cool. Oh, now we're starting to jump a little bit. It'll fill in. It'll fill in. Definitely the largest area that I've ever filled in with water like that. I mean, usually when you do it, it's only, I guess the biggest area I've ever done was 10 by 10, and I was like, oh, that was kind of cool. But I mean, this is like a huge area, obviously. But that means that everything's dug out and ready to go. So I'm going to be starting on the sidewalk. This project has taken me many, many, many hours. It's very, very time intensive. It's not difficult. It's just very, very tedious. Hopefully, I can get some footage of the sidewalk making here before too long, and I'll add that onto this video. All right, guys, I'm pretty sure I got this all taken care of. As you can see, well, I haven't showed you guys until now, but I got two Mega Men out here because I'm moving stuff around for the spreading series, and I'm gonna section it off. That's why you see pass right there. But ooh, let me turn view distance back up. Right, right. Let's get that up to about 9 chunks. That might do. That might do. There we go. There we go. Alright, now as you can see, I do have the sidewalk around the thing completely taken care of. That is 6 blocks wide, and I just use a simple smooth stone because the sidewalk is actually a really recent addition to the reflecting pool. And by the way, if I haven't said it, the reflecting pool to which I refer is the one in between the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, and Washington D.C., the long one. Um, the reason I'm going to go ahead and call this an epic creation is because it's just massive. And I need to also make a correction on the size that I told you guys when I started doing this. I was actually off. It's not 614 blocks, it's 618 blocks, which might not seem like that big of a deal, but if you're a stickler for details, then that's very important. And here's the end. I kind of tapered it into the sidewalk, and I had to take a little creative license here, guys, because I could not find a whole lot of information on the sidewalk. When you're looking up information like that, they don't really tell you a lot. So I kind of went by picture. They don't tell you a lot about the sidewalk anyway. They tell you a lot about the quote unquote structure, but they do not tell you a lot about the about the sidewalk because most people just don't care. What I did was like I said, I looked at some pictures. This seems to be pretty accurate for the most part. It's at least in the ballpark. I went back, I believe this is 16 blocks. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, only 15. Okay, so 15 blocks back, dug it all out, uh, put in the cobblestone or the stone bricks, and this is mycelium or whatever. Let me look back in here. I'm trying to think what it's called. I know it's that weird one that I don't think is actually, yeah, mycelium. I don't know. It might be obtainable in survival mode. If it is, I don't know where. Maybe in the nether or something. But yeah, and then I just centered this guy right here. These are 11 blocks wide, 3 blocks from this side, 4 blocks from this side, and I believe I'd make them 8 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. Yep, and the other side is identical to this one, but I think that that really kind of looks nice. And like I said, it's a big project. Um, but make sure you make it the correct length and the correct width. And I don't think I've ever actually told you guys this either, but this outside ring does not count towards the width of the pool. When I say 51, I mean this the inner diameter, not the outer diameter. So this is 51 blocks by 618 blocks. This is 53 by 620. And like I said, I did have to go and change the length a little bit, but I did that off camera. Like most of this project because it's just a very large project. But at least you guys have the dimensions. So if you choose to do it, then you're set there. And yeah, that's the reflecting pool. Like I said, you guys will notice this in my next spriting video too. I am moving stuff around. That's gonna be the new Mega Man. I just got it done. Um, and this is going to be Final Fantasy Village, and Mega Man is going to be over there, and I'm going to segment stuff by games because I realized after starting to kind of cobble my sprites together that it's going to be if I'm doing 2 of these episodes a week, that's over 100 sprites a year. So this is going to get quite large, and I'm going to have some type of organization. Otherwise, it's just going to be a hodgepodge of sprites all together. And I don't want that. I'd rather be able to look at like all the Mega Man sprites and the Final Fantasy sprites all at the same time. See, as you can see, this side's identical to that one, tapered in the same way and everything. So yeah, that's the reflecting pool. I think next week I'm going to try to tackle either the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial. And the only reason I'm going to do those is because I think that for the reflecting pool to get the appropriate usage, it should have, or the proper effect, I suppose would be the better way to put it, would definitely be to have the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial on each side, respectively. And then from there we'll start doing some other epic recreations. But anyway, this was the first episode of Epic Recreations. Ties R211. If you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, I'd sure appreciate it. I'm starting to get a lot more views, starting to get a lot more subscribers, and that's great. That's what we're looking for here. So tell your mom, tell your friends, tell everybody you know, and you guys have a good one.